What's going on, everybody? Brian here, back with another reaction for you today, guys. We are taking a look at Baby Daddy Season 1, Episode 4. It is called Guys Interrupted. Now, just a little recap from what we've seen from the last episode. We got Tucker, we got Ben. They're taking Emma to her first doctor's appointment. Ben ends up flirting with the nurse for a bit. They end up actually exchanging numbers and actually ends up going out on a few dates. Ben really likes her. He asks Riley to hang out with her just to see how the chemistry is. See if she's really like a good woman, I guess, kind of to fulfill his needs in the current situation he's in. He's a single father. He felt like she is the perfect candidate to be kind of like a stepmom. He kind of says that in the last episode. We also follow Danny. Danny is getting prepared for his first game with the Rangers. We just found out it was with New York Rangers. He has this jersey that he carries around pretty much for good luck, and he has to get it washed because it smells really terrible. And Tucker was the one actually who ended up washing the laundry, but when he washes it, it ends up getting messed up. So it gets messed up, and Mom, which her name is Bonnie, Mom tries to give Danny pretty much a pep talk, give him a pep talk saying, hey, look, you don't need all these accessories, all these things to pretty much bring you luck. You got the luck within inside you. You could do this. Don't worry about all this stuff. So he ends up playing the hockey game without that jersey, because normally he said he would put it on under his jersey and it will give him luck. He did not wear the jersey, but for some reason he ended up having a pretty good game. So I guess luck doesn't have anything to do with it. And we see Riley's true emotions in the last episode. We kind of see that she is kind of digging Ben. You kind of see she got a little jealous a bit when Danny was talking to her and saying, oh, you kind of wish you were in the girl's shoes, don't you? You like Ben and stuff like that. But Danny was cool about it, though. Danny actually said you should just tell Ben and just let him know how you feel. She didn't quite do that. Maybe we'll see that in this next episode here. I'm not quite sure, but overall, it was a good episode, the last episode, and I'm really excited to keep going on with this series. I feel like this show is pretty funny. I like the story. I like the characters. I can't wait to continue on. If you guys are enjoying the series, or if you guys are enjoying watching me react to these shows, go ahead, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, head over to Patreon for early episodes. If not, it's completely cool. It's up to you. Nobody's judging. Nobody's really forcing anyone to do anything that you guys don't want to do. But if you guys are here, I truly appreciate it, and I can't wait to continue this journey with you guys. In the meantime, let's go.
Good morning.
Oh, like
Well, she's there.
wear pants.
So, how did my baby sleep?
You gave her a key? She gave me life. Mom, where are you going?
To wash my hands.
Oh, use the kitchen.
Why? What's wrong with the bathroom?
We're having some trouble with the door. It's stuck.
Who's the nozzle talking to Riley?
Law school, buddy. They've been hitting the books pretty hard lately.
Looks like he's interested in hitting more than the books.
You think? Well, good for Riley, right?
Wrong.
Why is Danny so worried? I'm starting to
Thank
feel
you,
like
counselor.
Danny likes her.
Why do you care if I like Jack?
I don't care. Why would I care? But maybe someone else cares. And what kind of message is that to send them? Those people who care.
He totally likes her, I think.
I'm curious, okay? See, I'm pretty sure that Ben's not really into Riley. So I wonder who at this bar is.
It could be anyone.
Look at his face.
Anyone? Again?
Another girl.
You know, you might have a better shot with Riley if you didn't offer free showers to every girl on the Lower East Side.
Who's that, Emma?
Good morning.
Oh, it's the mom.
Gotta get this done.
Since I work in the afternoons when you so graciously offered to watch her for that so brief window of time, I assumed I'd see her in the mornings.
And now you've got your mornings free.
Hated it.
Do you think that I'm going out with Jack? Because I'm not.
Not too bad. I gave her a key, and now she's practically moved in.
Why too bad?
No, I just thought you guys looked good together. And I never get to see Emma.
So you're saying I should go out with Jack?
Why not? That's what I told Danny. Just starting
I
to
figured she probably
Oh, just
totally
so we're
thought
clear,
Ben
you have
was
no
into her.
issues with me throwing myself at Jack.
Actually, sounds like a pretty good idea. Most guys are fairly clueless.
Yeah. I'm getting that.
Hey, I'm just glad you got rid of Mom. Wish I could have heard that go down.
You did talk to her, right?
Does that minivan look familiar to you?
Oh no, who is it?
Mom! Go!
Oh my god, you guys are so crazy.
Get the bag!
Emma, look what your grandma brought you. It's a bunny the size of your daddy's roommate.
Thank God you're home. No phone, no wallet. We really had nowhere else to go.
What's going on? Is everything okay?
No, Mom showed up again. She's got to learn that she can't just barge in unannounced and ruin our evening.
Oh,
Well,
so
you
you're
shoulda never
teaching
gave her the
a
key,
lesson by
Ben.
barging in unannounced and ruining my evening.
Exactly.
Jack, Danny, Ben, Jack. They're just old friends who stopped by to show off their new baby. Oh, you're such a cute baby. Okay, thanks so much. Bye. Bye.
So, you threw yourself at him after all, huh? Glad to see you took my advice.
Hi, Ben. I'm trapped with your mom. Where are you? I hate you. Call me.
I'd be like, if you don't call your damn
Really
son.
wish I could hang around, but you know what? I was just on the phone with Vanessa before you got here, which is totally true. And she said she'd like me to come on over. So
Haven't you broken up with her yet?
So, you and Riley, what's that about?
Nothing yet, but she's smart and funny and obviously very attractive.
You should have seen her in high school. She was ginormous. Hey, Riles, you got a copy
Oh
of
my
your
god,
book
what are
around here?
these guys
So
doing?
What's the matter with you?
I'm just checking him out to make sure he's good enough for you.
no, V baby, I'm just saying I think we need to talk. No, we've just been really. If you could just let me speak.
Oh, for the love of God, give me that. Vanessa, honey. Hi, Bonnie Wheeler. Ben and Danny's mom. Real quick, Tucker is breaking up with you. Bye-bye.
You did it.
You're free.
That was amazing.
I know.
And who said having you around was a bad idea?
You did.
Oh, man.
Danny, stop talking.
Back in high school, I used to run
I
track.
wish there was a way to find out if she's still there.
There is. Go home.
No, that sounds a little risky.
These
Alright,
guys are acting
let's
like
put
so
this for you
scared of
another
their
way.
mom.
Get out of my apartment and go talk to your mom. That is a good idea. You should go.
Ouch. Don't know how much clearer that could be. Sorry it didn't work out.
Everyone.
Too.
I meant I'm going with him. So, just lock the door when you leave, all right? Bye.
Did they really say that they don't want me around?
Who cares what they said? In my book, you are awesome. Oh, it's Vanessa! What have you done, woman? I'm not here.
He is out.
Your sons and Emma are in my apartment hiding out. So maybe you can settle this so I can have my place back.
They're hiding out? From me? Well, I think they're about to be found.
Mom, please, I can explain.
All right, go ahead. No, didn't think so.
Are you just giving keys to everyone now?
Damn.
Just trying to have the worst date ever. Oh, look, it's working.
I can put her down.
Oh, right. Don't need Grandma's help anymore. I get it.
No, Mom, that's not what I'm saying.
And what are you saying? Oh, for crying out loud, just spit it out. You can tell me anything.
You're overbearing and rude, and I want my key and my baby back.
Well, damn.
Wow. No one was ever that truthful at Fat Camp.
I need to be the one raising Emma. I need help, not a replacement.
Is that what you think? I never meant to replace you. I just came to the city every day and spent every moment with Emma and did all the things with her that you probably wanted to do with her. Basically replacing you. Ben, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We just need to set some boundaries.
2 words. Harry soap.
Okay.
The soap is hairy?
We be done.
Oh, yeah.
When he
sure,
uses
we can
it?
be done if you want to start talking about Riley.
All right, everyone, and that's that's our episode for today. It was a good episode. I liked it. I liked the earlier episodes more than this episode, but it wasn't a bad episode. I like to rate it a 7. Sorry. Again, relatively good episode. It wasn't anything spectacular. But it wasn't, again, bad. It wasn't like anything crazy. So just to recap, guys, on pretty much what we just seen here, the beginning episode, we pretty much see Danny here. Danny, Ben, and Tucker are pretty much beginning their day. They're just waking up. Tucker has to use the restroom. He can't quite go in there. Someone's in there, and we come to find out that it is Danny's kind of like his like side chick. I guess that's the kind of term that people would say. I guess the mom Bonnie comes coming right in. We come to find out Ben Ben comes and gives his mom Bonnie here an extra key, which she ends up making a spare for. The guys are kind of like, what the hell? Why did you give her a key for? And if you guys remember from the last episode, Ben was still trying to figure it out. He was still trying to figure out pretty much how to be a dad. He kind of asked his mother for kind of like help, and you kind of see here she kind of overdid it a little bit in a sense. Like she just started pretty much taking over. She pretty much just started taking over. You see here she bought Emma some little tutu, I believe this is, to go dancing with her, and she pretty much was just planning out the whole day, just her and the baby. And Ben here works kind of like in the noonish time, kind of like later on in the night, and he kind of tells his mom, he's like, hey mom, this is kind of like my only time I really like hang out with Emma, and that's in the morning. So we kind of had plans. We kind of like wanted to like go for a walk or probably do something. So he kind of lets her know about that. You could kind of see Ben was a little frustrated with that kind of situation there. We come here to the bar. We get to the bar, and Danny is over here talking with Ben, and something interesting happened. Danny is pretty much, the whole time he's like talking with Ben, he's kind of talking about Riley. He's talking about Riley and talking about the guy that she's with, this guy named Jack that she's hanging out with. Danny kind of has like a little bit of suspicion about him. I'm not sure why. Well, I think I kind of know why. I kind of feel like Danny likes Riley a little bit. He comes over to her. He kind of talks to her and says what he feels about Jack, and also he also states that, you know, maybe somebody else in this bar area pretty much he's pretty much saying someone else cares for you. Like, don't worry about dating this guy Jack and stuff like that. And immediately after Danny says that, Riley, I'm pretty sure assumed that Danny was talking about Ben. And again, we kind of had this idea that Riley kind of has a crush on Ben. We've seen that from the last episodes where she kind of showed you with her emotion and her facial expressions on how she kind of gets around Ben. So again, Danny tells her that maybe someone in the room or in this bar has feelings for her, and she kind of again thinks that it's Ben. Tucker was kind of behind here and heard the whole conversation, and he knows that Ben doesn't really like Riley like that. So he kind of put 2 to 2 together. He was pretty much telling Danny like, yeah, I know Ben, and Ben doesn't like her. And you said there's a guy in this bar that's kind of digging her. So he kind of put 2 and 2 together, which kind of makes me feel like Danny likes her as well. We get back to the house, and you see the same situation. This must be the next day. This must be the next morning. Tucker, once again, needs to use the restroom. He's very frustrated because he has to pretty much wait outside the door here. And he goes and confronts Danny. He's like, come on, man, you got another chick out here? Like, I got to use the bathroom. And Danny just says, hey, it's not my girl. I don't know who's in there. And when they come to see, it is Bonnie. It is Danny and Ben's mother. She pretty much used the key that Ben gave her to come early into the day and take a shower and pretty much grab Emma. Now, again, Ben, he works like around evening time, around nighttime. So it really, he really only has like the morning time, like the morning shift pretty much with his daughter. Like that's the only time he could really hang out with her. So again, this is morning time, and he's upset because his mom came over again and he wanted to chill with his daughter. Couldn't quite do that because his mom was pretty much kind of taking over, and he kind of just let it rock for a bit. But, you know, he is frustrated. He really wants to just chill with his daughter and have that time with his daughter. So now, guys, remember when I told you about Danny pretty much talking to Riley and telling her that there's possibly someone else in the bar where Ben works, where they were at the last scene. Pretty much that someone is feeling her, and she kind of assumed that that was Ben. So she kind of dressed up all looking nice, looking all cute. And Ben kind of questions her about it. And he's like, hey, is that Jack guy coming? Are you hanging out with him? And she kind of tells him like, oh, we're not together, this and that. And Ben kind of like, he kind of gives her advice about what she should do to kind of get to be with him. And she kind of gets confused because she thought, again, Danny was trying to give her the sign that Ben was feeling her, but that was not the case at all. It really wasn't. The guys here, they're pretty much at their house. They're in the balcony, hanging out, grilling a little bit, just chilling. They're just talking with each other, and pretty much they're just talking about Bonnie. And Tucker asks Ben here if he's talked to his mom and let her know about how he's currently feeling. And he kind of just smiles. He just smiles and didn't really tell her anything. Before Tucker could really say anything, he gets a call from Vanessa, which is his girlfriend that he's been dying to break up with. So he goes inside the house. They end up looking over the balcony right here, and they see like this very familiar van that pulls up. And when they look, they see that it's their mom. So they freak out and they start to run, and they go ahead and go to Riley's house. And unfortunately, they leave Tucker all alone with Bonnie. As you guys can see his face there, he's not happy. They go over to Riley's house, and Riley takes Ben's advice pretty much and invites Jack over, and she's trying to pretty much hang out with Jack and do, you know, like have a little date night. But it kind of gets ruined with the two brothers, Danny and Ben, pretty much bringing Emma over, and they come kind of crashing pretty much crashing the date. They kind of wanted to hide out here until the mom left their apartment, which kind of frustrates Riley a little bit because, as you can see, she's on a date, so she's trying to like impress the guy that she's with. Tucker here back with the mom. Bonnie here is very upset because she doesn't understand why Danny and Ben is kind of like avoiding her, and she just is really confused about that whole situation. So Tucker has a little moment where he tries to leave because he's trying to break up with his current girlfriend, Vanessa, and ends up staying for a little bit longer. He ends up staying a little longer talking with Bonnie. And then when we get back to this scene, guys, again, this is Riley pretty much saying, guys, get the hell out of here. I'm on a date. And Danny's just pretty much questioning Riley, saying, why is he here? He's no good, this and that. And then we have Bonnie pretty much helping Tucker here. Bonnie helps Tucker break up with Vanessa, and he gets super excited about it. And he gets so excited that he ends up slipping and says, oh, I don't know. He says something in the sense of like why they don't want to be around her. And she kind of was like, what? You know, and Danny here talks to Jack, just want to get a feel for him, see what he's all about. Again, Bonnie's upset because she just found out that they've been avoiding her. Danny and Ben don't want to really hang out with her. And Riley comes over. She lets Bonnie know where they are, and Riley and Jack takes over pretty much the apartment here. So so Bonnie goes over. I guess she must have been screaming or whatever. We don't know. We don't see what happened when she got there. We just see when they're coming back, and we see that when they're coming back, she's very upset because they didn't want her to be around pretty much. And when they come back, they see that these two were on a date. Tucker pretty much seen a lot of stuff, whatever happened. He said he's seen a lot. And then a moment here where Riley just kind of talks to everyone. She says, hey, we just need to be truthful with everybody. Ben, just tell your mom how you truly feel. He ends up doing that, but he says it in kind of like, I guess he just says it in a very angry way, and the mom got very upset, and she ends up leaving, and Ben pretty much goes after her and tries to talk to her and just say, listen, Mom, I love you, okay, and I don't want you pretty much to replace me being Emma's parent. And that's probably the main cause here of why Ben was just, not wanting her to be around, and she kind of saw that as he broke it down to her. She kind of saw that she kind of was pushing a little bit and just getting in the way a little bit. And that pretty much sums up the episode, everyone. Again, a relatively good episode. I thought it was funny. I gave it a 7, and I can't wait to see what we see next. I think I'm enjoying. Apologize. I'm really enjoying the series. I think it's funny. I love the characters. I think Tucker is hilarious. I think everyone so far is hilarious. I don't have no character so far from the show that I do not like. I don't dislike anyone. And I'm just excited. I can't wait to keep watching this with you guys. I can't wait to keep growing with you guys. And hopefully we could continue to talk about this more and more. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.